So what's the goal? What is the next, let's say, by the end of this year, where do you want to see GudLyfe?
Oh, I'm getting tingles right now. It's funny you say that. No, it's
You
funny.
just got chills?
Yeah, I got chills because it's funny you asked that. I had a friend of mine, he actually called me and told me, hey, I need you in 10 stores by December. So that's the goal.
That's amazing.
He spoke that into my own business. That I mean, it's when somebody sees something in you, they definitely speak it out, and I'm good. I'm big on that as well. Everything I spoke, it happened. Like everything I spoke, you know.
It's the law of attraction. The things that you put out, you will definitely get back.
Yeah.
So I also have to ask you, because you just said not too long ago that you didn't make the same thing over and over again. Do you ever go back and pull old designs out?
I pulled one design.
Just one?
It's that one.
In how many years?
Probably like 4 years.
What was it? And what
it was a gun design. It was a love is a risk worth taking design. That was the first design that got me into the retail locations in the stores. So that pretty much brought me from my apartment to the mall. So I had to make sure that I kept printing that one out, because you can always change it up a little bit by a little bit, you know, in between the garments, in between this and that. But the design itself stays the same. So it's like my Air Force One.
Yeah.
Like, you'll never get rid of a white pair of Air Force One. You can buy 15 million pair of them.
And
you know what I'm saying?
They still be fresh every time.
So I kept one design, and that design pretty much will always stay with the company.
Yeah, I think for the time that we're in, also it fits what we're doing. And I mean, what was the quote again on it?
Love is a risk worth taking.
Yeah, I think again with the time that we're in, it's really important to still keep pushing that. So if you don't bring anything else out, definitely bring that.
Yeah.
So I want to know, is it just you by yourself now with GudLyfe? Do you have a team? How do you get it all done? Because you're the delivery guy, you're printing, I'm assuming, what's happening? And did you have a job before this? Or during?
Okay, I'm gonna answer everything.
Please.
I'm a cool 9 to 5 even right now. Like even right now, I work for one of the biggest companies in Atlanta, in the state of Georgia.
Really?
You know, so yeah.
Not Atlanta, the state of Georgia.
Probably in the world, one of the biggest companies in the world, So I still work right now.
Wow.
You know, and I still find time for my 8-year-old son, still find time for the business, I still find time for everything else I have going on.
Dad, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, and the funny thing, as far as like my son, he was with me at every store I started at.
Wow.
Like, and all my pop-up shops, like, he's in the videos if you go on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's like running around in some of the videos too. But for the time being, I have about 2 people. It's about two people. And they know who they are. Okay. They'll know who they are. And I go to them because they mean so much to me, because they've been in the business before me.
Right.
So anything I may need to ask them, it would be like 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock, maybe 12 in the afternoon, and I text them like, hey, what you think? Should I go with this? Should I go with that? Or should we just not do it at all? And they'll give me a yeah, and and just also too, as far as with the women with colors, and just with fit and just everything, you definitely have to. I take a lot of I don't know what to say, as far as like I take a lot from women.
Yeah.
I listen to women way more than I listen to men.
Oh well, thank you.
Yeah, I definitely
appreciate it.
Yeah, I definitely do. Yeah, I take more advice from women than men, mainly because most men want to get fresh in order to intrigue a woman.
And we like to be comfortable.
Yes.
Like
so,
the ladies.
Yes. So pretty much anything else, I definitely want to make sure that everybody understands, like, like this is like, if you ever see me out, like I'm like your homie, like I'm like your friend or something like that. Like I'm a black-owned business owner.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm the guy that is.
You're the guy.
I'm the guy, but I'm real like low.
It's okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
So before we get out of here, just give a piece of advice to somebody who's looking to start their own t-shirt line. Like I said, it's super popular for people to just say, hey, I want to put my Instagram name on it, or just have a t-shirt come out. Maybe a piece of advice on how to stay relevant for so long, and then also give us your social media and where we can find you.
I would say stay consistent. Even if you have 1 or 2 designs, still stay consistent with those. Try not to think too much ahead. You know, you have to live for the moment, man, because fashion is always going to be forever. So if you live for the moment right now, you'll always be 2 or 3 months ahead of each other, because ahead of the next person, because you're already working on something.
Yeah.
You know, so live for the moment right now. If you feel like you need to go ahead and print some designs up right now, go ahead and do it right now, and go ahead and push them right now. Like, don't sit on them, because consistency is it's gonna outweigh anything else, mainly because everybody else is gonna be lax, and everybody else partying, and everybody sleeping and chilling, playing games or whatever, and you steady moving with your 2 or 3 designs or something like that. So you really gotta outwork everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, and the consistency is the one thing that people fall back on as far as when they started something, because they go on vacation, or they have a child, or they go to school, or the biggest thing is their job or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think one thing that didn't let sidetrack me was that I understood that I had these responsibilities over here, but I had a dream over here.
Right, so you did both.
I did both, and I'm still doing both. So I mean, like, just really understand, like, the dream is over here, the responsibilities over here, but the dream is going to pay for the responsibilities at some point.
Okay,
At some
that
point,
just goes to everybody who has a job, who doesn't necessarily like that job. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do to fund that dream. So big shout out to you, and I'm here for GudLyfe Clothing. This is not going to be my last time. Okay? And also give us your social media, your YouTube, all of that, so we can find you.
Yeah. So it's actually youtube.com/GudLyfe Clothing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just everything is GudLyfe Clothing. GudLyfe.
Okay, cool.
Clothing. That's it. So GudLyfe Clothing. You know, and that's on Instagram, and that's on YouTube as well. And also the website is GudLyfeClothing.com, and everything anything I'm talking about right now as far as pieces, they're on it as well.
Awesome.
Yeah. And,
well, thank you so much. Thank you. You guys make sure to go to his website, his Instagram at GudLyfe, GudLyfe Clothing, and purchase your own. Get like me, okay? Get like us, all right? Until next time.